What's going on, everyone? Luke, the Toxic Nintendo fanboy here. Hope you guys are all having a good day. And by reading the title of this video, this is going to be my second video hating on PlayStation because if you go to my channel, then you will see that I have made a video discussing why the PlayStation 4 is trash. And that video is currently sitting at 13 views. So I'm hoping that video gets a lot more views because I want people to see it. But I am officially entering the next gen console war, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. I am entering in the console war of PS5 and Xbox Series X. But at least I am on the right side, unlike the PlayStation fanboys who are supporting Gay Station. Yeah, I know that there's a lot of trouble going on with Xbox players and PlayStation players. They're going nuts because Microsoft just confirmed that Bethesda will be exclusive, like they'll have exclusive games on Xbox. Well, in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I will be giving you 5 very specific reasons on why you should buy an Xbox Series X, the supreme next-gen console, instead of a ShitStation 5 or PlayStation 5. I'm sorry. It's just that it's kind of hard to pronounce the PlayStation without putting shit in its name because that's all it is. Shit. The PS5 is garbage, ladies and gentlemen. And after I make this video, I will also be giving you a couple reasons on why the PS5 is not a really good console, same like PS4. So let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off with reason number 1 is you are getting a much better deal with the Xbox Series X. And the reason for that is because the Series X has full-on backwards compatibility. Unlike PS5, where it can only play a certain amount of PS4 games, this thing can play every single Xbox One game ever. So if you buy an Xbox Series X, you're not just getting one console, you're getting two consoles. And also, the Series X can even play 360 games. And as you can see here, I have Left 4 Dead, which is a 360 game, and there are so much more. And if you've checked that all the Bethesda games are being added to Game Pass, Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 are 360 games. And it's not just those. Pretty much every 360 game is playable on Series X. Any backwards compatible 360 game that was on the Xbox One is most likely going to be playable on the Series X. So not only will you be getting an Xbox One, a Series X, but man, you will also be able to play 360 games. And that is not even mentioning the original Xbox games. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. You are literally getting not two, not three, but four consoles in one if you pick up the Series X, because you are getting both Series X games, Xbox One games, 360 games, and now original Xbox games to go with it. So why the fuck would you go with a PS5 where the damn thing could only play a certain amount of PS4 games, and I'm pretty sure it can't play PS3 games. So why the fuck would you go for a PS5 when you'll be getting four consoles in one with the Series X, ladies and gentlemen? If you go for the PS5, then you're definitely making the wrong choice. The only thing that could defend the PS5, it's the little exclusive that it has left, which are not a lot. I mean, sure, it's got Uncharted, God of War, The Last of Us 2, which is gay as fuck, and no one likes gays, so fuck The Last of Us 2 for being gay. And also killing my boy Joel, who was probably my only favorite PlayStation protagonist ever. Like, Joel was probably the only character from a PlayStation game that I actually liked, and they just fucking up and killed him, man, because Anita Sarkeesian is a fucking feminist, and the motherfucker Neil Druckmann is a full-on simp. He's simping for a feminist, and that's just pathetic. Like, PlayStation, the owner for like the best company that makes one of your best games, Uncharted and The Last of Us, he's a fucking simp, and he's simping for a feminist. So that's pretty pathetic. Okay, guys, reason number 2 is Xbox Game Pass. So, ladies and gentlemen, look at all these games you get with Xbox Game Pass. Like, just look at all these freaking games, man. Like, look at all the games you get for only $14 a month. Look at all these amazing top quality games that you could play for absolutely free, ladies and gentlemen. Now, sure, you guys have PlayStation Now, but let's be honest, everyone loves Xbox Game Pass way more than PlayStation Now. It's way better than PlayStation Now, so you can't argue and say that PlayStation Now is better because it's really not, okay? It's just not. Xbox Game Pass destroys PlayStation Now, and you cannot fucking deny it. So don't you go in the comment section and say, PlayStation Now is better. It's better than Game Pass. Huh. No, because it's fucking not. Jesus Christ, I'm starting to sound like Michael Does Life trying to talk stupid. Fuck. Okay, anyways. So yeah, guys, that was reason number 2. Xbox Game Pass is awesome. Enough said. And reason number 3 is the Xbox Series X will actually make older Xbox One and even 360 games look and run even better. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. So if there was a game on Xbox One that didn't run as good, or it only ran at like 30 FPS, then not only will it look better on Series X, but it will even have a better frame rate. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. So if you had a game on Xbox One that you really, really liked, but you hated the way it looked or didn't like its frame rate, then it's going to run much better on Series X. And also the same goes for 360 games. Left 4 Dead 2 looks fucking awesome on Series X, and so do a lot of other 360 games. And that's not even the best part. If there was a game on Xbox One that ran bad, like if it had a terrible frame rate and looked terrible, then the Series X actually fixes that. So, for example, games like 7 Days to Die and DayZ, those games did not run very smooth on the Xbox One. Well, guess what? They are going to run so much better on the Series X, which is even like that just makes the console even better because like now the Series X it's fucking fixing. Like let me say again, the Series X is literally fixing broken Xbox One games. So if a game ran like absolute dog doo doo water on the Xbox One or even the Xbox One X, then it's gonna run a lot better and a lot smoother on Series X. It's not gonna be perfect, but at least it'll run better than it did on the Xbox One. And I'm pretty sure the same goes for 360 games. Okay, guys, and reason number 4 is quick resume. So let me show you guys how this works. So if a game has this little logo on it, if it says X and S on it, then that is quick resume. And basically what that means is you could actually go onto another app or another game that supports quick resume, and you could basically jump from game to game. Like let's say you're playing State of Decay 2 and maybe you want to play something else, and if that something else does support quick resume, then you could play like you could literally play both games at the same time. You could jump from one game and jump to the other whenever you want. And that is so cool. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure it actually doesn't even have to be another quick resume title. Like it could just be one. Like let's say you're playing State of Decay 2, that's a quick resume title. You could jump on Left 4 Dead or Dying Light, and you could jump right back on State of Decay 2, and you could resume right where you left off. So does PlayStation have that? No. No, not at all. So, yeah, that's an awesome feature that the Series X has. Great feature. And like why would you turn that down, man, just to have a fucking PlayStation when you could have it with the Xbox, man? Like that's terrible. And reason number 5, ladies and gentlemen, and that is Xbox's cloud streaming. This feature is so incredibly awesome because all you need to have is Xbox Game Pass, and you could literally play every single Xbox Game Pass game right on your fucking phone. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. If you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, then you could play all the games, literally every single game, and I mean every single game on Game Pass right on your mobile phone. How cool is that? You don't even need your controller. Like if you're on a bus or if you're at like I don't know, for example, like you're at a store or something or like and you're just getting bored, you could just pull out your phone, go onto the Xbox Game Pass app and you could play literally any Xbox game on the Xbox Game Pass right on your freaking phone. Now, sure, this will require you to have a good connection, but most likely you're gonna have a good connection. I mean, hopefully. But that's the only problem with it. I mean, other than that, like it's still a really awesome feature. And once again, PlayStation does not have this. PlayStation does have remote play, but that's not fucking streaming. That's just remote play. And Xbox even has that. Like you can even do remote play on Xbox, man. So that just makes the Xbox Series X so much more of a better console. And I haven't even mentioned in this list about the whole Bethesda thing. We literally own Bethesda now. The makers of Doom, Wolfenstein, Fallout, The Evil Within. Like, dude, we own arguably one of the best companies ever. I mean, Bethesda's not as good as Rockstar or stuff like that, but Bethesda is still really good. I mean, all these fucking PlayStation fanboys talk about how Bethesda never made good games. Okay, so you're gonna fucking say that Fallout 4 was not a good game. You're gonna say that Wolfenstein was not a good game. You're gonna say that The Evil Within was not a good game. Yeah, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. I could taste those fucking tears, those salty ass tears, man. Bethesda's great. I mean, Doom Eternal was amazing, and sure, you could argue that Fallout 76 was a huge flop, but that was just one game, man. Like, that's just one game. Wolfenstein was great, and so was Doom. And so, just, I could taste those, I could taste it, man. I could taste the salt, and it tastes really bad. Like, I could already tell you're down there in the comments talking about how I'm wrong and how I'm just a salty, toxic Xbox fanboy. Well, you know what? I used to be a Nintendo fanboy, but you know why I moved to Xbox? Because Xbox is fucking quality. Microsoft is fucking quality. I get a great console that can play 4 generations of Xbox. I get hundreds of free games. Dude, what more could you fucking ask for? And that's not even mentioning the streaming and the quick resume, man. And sure, PlayStation has it's got its pros, but it's not as good as Xbox. And if it's not as good as Xbox, why would you get the one that's not as good instead of getting the one that is literally fucking supreme? Xbox is supreme, man. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Are you a salty little PlayStation fagboy? Are you an Xbox fan like me? And are you on the right side of the console war? Leave it down in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. This is Luke, the Toxic Nintendo Fanboy, signing off. Bye-bye, guys.